Texans on Sunday. Deshaun Watson dealing with a partially collapsed lung. Instead of flying, you guys, he rode a bus 12 hours to Jacksonville for this matchup. Matchup of the day.
He slept 8. Now, hey, this is back in the day, man. This is when I had to see Jerry or Michael Irvin or Chris Carter. It's grown men ball right here.
Yeah, and DeAndre got the best of Jalen Ramsey.
He had 3 catches for 50 yards.
Well, right there.
Did the team win?
Yeah.
Well, I won.
He got a touch. Did you? What just happened there? Then
He had 3 catches for 50.
Okay, so you don't think that he got the best
So
of him?
what's the DB job?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Do they catch 3 passes or no passes?
Well, nobody
Blake
don't shut
Bortles?
nobody out when you're great.
It wasn't a good day for him. That's undisputable. Benched for Cody Kessler in the third quarter. Bortles finished the day 6 of 12 for 61 yards and 2 fumbles lost.
Blake Bortles got benched. Blake Bortles got
Bortles just 6 of 12 for 61 yards. Cody Kessler was better in all the metrics you can see here. After the game, Doug Marrone explained the reasons for benching Bortles.
I just literally did it to try to get a damn spark from this football team, to put everyone on notice, okay, to that they have to focus and they have to go out there and play better. And, at points in the second half, they did that. That's not fair to the quarterback, but that's the way this business is. So really when we talk about it and the questions are going to be, well, who's your starting quarterback next week? And, the focus will be on that. But for me, it's on everyone.
Do you sense the frustration in the locker room? If people...
What you think, man?
I would think, yeah.
Y'all walk in here, y'all see how it is in here. Y'all see how we vibe with each other. Y'all see how we vibe towards the coaches. Y'all see how it is. This is no secret what's going on here right now. Ain't nobody gonna say it because, we can't, but it ain't no secret what's going on, and it ain't right now. So it is what it is. If I had the recipe, if I knew what was going on, we would all be sharing it with each other. We wouldn't continue taking L's, but I don't know. We taking L's and we got to figure it out, but we don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
He says he doesn't know what's going on. What do you think is going on?
He knows what's going on. Okay, the elephant is in the room. It's about that time for us to go to the zoo. Okay?
Jacksonville got a nice zoo, too.
Let me tell you something. When they paid Blake Bortles $18 million, I never talk about a man's money until his game get funny. When they paid this man $18 million in the offseason, I was appalled. I said, how in the world can they do that when you have suitable quarterbacks on the market that can get the job done and get that team to the next level? Now, when you bench a guy that you just paid $18 million, you just damage all the structure that you have on your team. There's some guys out there on the verge of free agency. They gonna want their money. Now, you gonna pay this man when everybody in the city and the country know he was not worthy of that. But you gave him that. Now you bench him, and he's sitting on 18?
Look at your boy over here. He's just looking at the sky.
I'm not a guy. I'm not that guy. I do not want to be the guy to say, I told you so.
Right.
But just for this segment, I told you so. I told you who Blake Bortles was.
Why are you pointing at me?
Because, not you. Because people be jumping on my timeline. They look at 2 games. They look at the way he played against Pittsburgh last year, and they look at what he did to New England this year. Oh, so are we just going to overlook the last 50 games that he's played?
Right.
Deion has been his biggest defender, and you're now saying it's on him.
I give a man a chance
Totally.
until the end.
You gave him 50 chances.
I ain't give him no 50 chances. I gave him a couple. He played good the last 2 games.
See, there you go. You
no,
fell
he
into that
did.
trap.
No, but I wanted this team to excel. I wanted them to be able to challenge New England, and they did. Oh, it's horrible.
Okay, did you see
I didn't
him in
have
Tennessee?
to wait to Dallas.
He
It
scored
was
6 points
before
in Tennessee.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
What percentage of the blame are we going to put on Blake Bortles? Because I want to tell you, if I told you that this vaunted Jags defense has given up 90 points in the last 3 games, you would say what?
Yeah, I understand that.
They ain't walking that like they talking
But
it.
a quarterback, the quarterback sets the temperature of the whole climate.
Totally
we find good quarterbacks, we find good teams.
Totally get it. So what percentage, now that you're willing to say that it is Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles is Blake Bortles. We ain't got to go with a percentage. We know what time
You're
it
100% terrible.
That's what he's saying.
No, I wasn't. The question I was going to ask is what percentage does he shoulder in the struggles of this team?
I ain't with percentages. I ain't like that when I went to court for 2 marriages. I ain't like this for none. I ain't really with those percentage things.
Because here's the thing.
Prenups.
He played. Look,
really with that percentage.
This is how it works with the quarterback.
Still in court.
When things go well, they get the lion's share of the credit. When they go bad, he gets the lion's share of the blame, and deservedly so because he's played bad this year. I mean, you don't have to ask questions.
You knew though.
We Doug Marrone. We watch the games. We see. He's not very good. What they should have done, whatever Minnesota offered Kirk Cousins, they should have gave $10 million more.
Well, you can't go back now.
Well, you stuck. They're not. That's why I didn't pick them to go to the Super Bowl.
And then that messes up the whole mindset of the team because they know we have a problem that we can't fix right now.
No.
Because we're in it. We can't fix this problem.
Well, they can't win in the States, but maybe they can win in London. That's where they're
They don't fake.
intercepted.
Let's go to the house. Let's get to the house.
Cap going.
See, the quarterback got to make it. Give it a shot.
Man, you
Play
don't
like
wanna-
you running back there.
No.
You doing what Marino? Marino just run off the field.
I don't blame you.
That
Quarter
was Dan,
Chiefs
though.
ball.
Dan
Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, but he drops the pass in the end zone.
Got on them heels, that ball started bouncing on him.
Yep. See, look at it.
Yeah, you didn't even see it, didn't even locate it.
4 plays later,
You'll make it up.
Mahomes drops the snap, picks it up. It's Tyreek Hill for this 3-yard score. Chiefs win 45-10. Here's Andy Reid after the game.
They do. Yeah, I mean, you can't help but feel the energy. I mean, they're running around, and one thing they do is they come out every day and they enjoy what they're doing. I mean, it's and they play fast, and I have to slow them down at times in practice. So they're can't say enough about them.
Like every single game, it's a different person. And as we were coming out the tunnel, me and Ron were talking about, hey, let's not let up. Don't let off the pedal. Make sure we go out here and try to make plays. And it seemed like we got the touchdown, and then he got an interception for a touchdown. And I mean, last week it felt like it was with Chris Jones. And I feel like the relationship I have with everybody on this team is everybody's truly rooting for each other, and we all want each other to do well. And I feel like that's when you have special teams.
And that's a special moment. He's wearing his dad's jersey.
That is awesome, man.
Yes.
Isn't that awesome?
Very
Yeah.
cool. A big night for him. Patrick Mahomes broke NFL Network's very own Kurt Warner's record for most passing touchdowns in his first 8 career games with his 4 tonight, giving him 22 touchdowns to start the season. Can we say he's leading the MVP race?
I think he and Todd Gurley are tied.
What about Drew Brees?
This dude got more touchdowns.
Drew
And
Brees? Yeah, but I mean, what about Drew Brees?
His team, who got the better record?
They're tied, didn't
You're saying that Drew Brees, you're saying that Drew Brees should be in the
Drew Brees is
conversation.
the highest rated passer in the NFL.
But Mahomes, man, how
There ain't no but.
Yeah, Mahomes. Mahomes
You
and
see,
Gurley
you
for
get
me.
caught up in your last thing you just saw. You know, every once in a while,
No,
the
I've
last
been
thing
watching
you
him
just
all
saw.
year. I've been watching him all year.
I've been watching Brees all year, too.
Come on.
What?
Brees got his 500th career one today,
See
so
what I'm saying?
we might
See what I'm saying?
want to include him in the
Has
conversation.
anybody ever thrown 500 touchdowns in an NFL career?
Yes, they have, but he joins a
How
very
many,
elite
How
group.
many guys
How
thrown for
can you
22
discount
touchdowns in the first 8 times?
500
He just
touchdowns?
broke a record. He just broke Kurt Warner's record of throwing the most touchdowns through the first 7 games.
And how long the NFL been playing? 99 years. And he did something nobody ever done in
You
99
are
years.
so mean.
I'm just asking the question.
No, the question is, should he be included in the MVP
Who,
conversation?
Drew Brees? Yes, he should be
No,
included.
fool, Patrick Mahomes.
He and Todd Gurley like right here. Then I'm putting Drew right
Okay,
here.
all right. Well, then you guys both agree.
I mean,
And Drew Brees. Put your hands there again. Brees right now. Drew Brees is leading right now, man.
Pat Mahomes.
In my book.
Drew
TG.
We're going to talk about Drew Brees in just